Imagine a guy who passes through his 20s and his 30s asking himself, oh, why don't I get any attention from women, man? Why don't I get these opportunities that I see other guys get? Why doesn't anybody like me, man? How come I can't make friends? But he had all of these resources and knowledge available to him to actually improve these areas of his life. But he never took advantage of it, nor did he really care. Honestly, what a waste of potential, right? And there's more men than you think, more than ever, that are passing up on their potential to glow up. And it's sad. But then there's you, somebody on self-improvement that understands the importance of image and how that's going to open the doors and give you more opportunities in life, and you're trying to gain knowledge year after year because you're a smart person, and that's why you're watching this video, and that's why you subscribe to the Joey GAINZalez community, right? Haha. So yeah, dude, image is very important in today's modern age. So in this video, we're going to go over my personal tips on how to increase your facial attractiveness. Let's get into it. So tip number one I have for you guys is to start mewing ASAP, as young as possible, especially if you're in puberty, anywhere from like 15 years old, 18 years old, amazing age to start. Basically what mewing is you suck up all the saliva and the oxygen in your mouth out, have a completely empty mouth, and you're pushing up against the roof of your mouth with the back of your tongue. And you're creating that pressure, and over time what that's going to do is slowly start pushing those cheekbones up, making them more hollow and visible, and your face overall more aesthetic. Some good examples of how this looks is photos of young Leonardo DiCaprio or Johnny Depp from the 1990s. They had those hollow cheekbones, and this occurs naturally if you're a natural nose breather. If you breathe from your mouth, obviously your tongue is going to give the roof of your mouth that pressure it needs to develop. So if you breathe through your nose, especially when you sleep or you go on about your day, naturally your face should look good. But if you add that extra pressure, you're going to speed it up to what your face would naturally, your genetic potential in your face would look like anyways. So if you're anything like me and you're impatient and you want to see those results quickly, then start mewing ASAP. Even if you're like older, like in your 30s, you can still kind of like milk the remaining genetic cheekbone benefit that you could get from mewing. So honestly, start at any age. It's better than nothing. Tip number two is skincare, guys. So I used to have terrible acne back in the day. In high school, I still have like some visible scars on my temples. I don't know if you can, you can kind of see it, kind of like a moon surface there, but I don't really care. But yeah, I had terrible acne. A lot of it was my genetics and my diet. Honestly, those two combined would be terrible. If I ever jumped on steroids, guys, I'd probably look worse than Sam Solik before he started. Yeah, taking care of your skin is important, guys. Don't eat a lot of oily foods or like too much crap and sweets and stuff. I noticed that kind of gives me like breakouts and stuff. So I've been really improving my diet ever since I was younger. My diet's been amazing. But also I use skincare. I don't do the whole like face wash anymore. I just use a custom formula from Curology. I'm not sponsored by those guys, but that's been really working for me. There's Accutane that just like gets rid of all your acne that you'll ever have in your life, but it comes with a lot of side effects like dryness, and your skin is going to be super dry. It's going to affect your mood in negative ways. So I didn't think it was worth it. You guys can look up the risks and more information about it, but honestly, I probably wouldn't recommend Accutane. Either try Curology, and also there's this skincare company called T.H. Hanley. I have been using their products. They come with like face wash exfoliators and this cool serum for your face that helps firm it up and make you look younger and kind of help prevent those wrinkles. Keeping your face looking young, especially when you're in your 30s and you're older, girls will find a man who's like older but looks good and takes care of his skin very attractive versus an old, because you know how girls find older guys attractive anyways, but a girl will always pick an older guy who looks young and is in shape versus an older guy that's all wrinkly and fat and doesn't look like he takes care of himself. So whatever age you are, start taking care of your skin. So I have a link in the description to buy you some T.H. Hanley products. You can actually get a discount right now because they're doing their 2024 New Year's sale. So go ahead and buy you some skincare products, and I highly recommend them. So tip number three, other than mewing, this is another most important one, which is losing fat, okay? You might have an amazing jaw and facial structure, but it's all beneath all that fat and water that you have. For example, like my brother, he has amazing high cheekbones, but when he gets to a low body, you can't really see it like when he's bloated and stuff, but when he lowers his body fat, you can see that dent and those dents in his cheeks, the hollowness. And you'll only ever see them if you get to like, I would say lowest 15% body fat, you can start seeing them. And you'll look even better if you get to like 13, 12, 11% body fat. You look amazing. You start getting the jawline visible as well. Obviously the cheekbones as well. But if you have a beard like me, you're not really going to see them. So it's kind of counterintuitive, but I'm just growing out the beard just because I want to. And I'd recommend staying away from high bloating foods, basically anything processed like junk food. That's just going to cause a lot of water retention. It's gonna bloat your face, make you look puffy, and it's gonna kind of cover up those aesthetics. Kind of like your six pack. If you eat a lot of crap, you're gonna get a lot of high carb and salty foods. It's gonna get water all over your body, not only your face, but in your abs and your arms. Not really gonna see many veins. This applies even if you're lean and you're not fat. A lot of that water and bloat will cover up your face and make you look less optimal. Another tip is to play around with facial hair, guys. So as you can see, I grew a beard using minoxidil just for the hell of it, because I wanted to see how I would look. Not that I was dying to have a beard, because I think it's like a symbol of masculinity or whatever. Honestly, like, I'm probably gonna shave like in a couple of months. I just want to grow it out just for the hell of it. But hey, depending on your face, the shape of your face, because everybody has a genetic design. Some people have round heads, some people have square shaped head, other people have triangle shaped heads, kind of like mine. And depending on yours, you might look better clean shaven, you might look better with some stubble, or you might look better with a full-on beard. So it's all a matter of playing around and experimenting and getting public feedback as well, whether or not you should decide to grow your hair or not. For example, if you decide to grow your beard and you're getting a lot of compliments, and that's a good sign that you probably look better with the beard. But if you grow out your beard and people don't really like it, you're not getting as much attention, you probably look better either with stubble or clean shaven. So it's really just trial and error, guys. There's no other way to find out. You could also like go to join forums on like Reddit or Facebook groups about like rate my face or whatever, and you can post photos of yourself. You can get public feedback there. Another good way to find out if you look good or not is online dating profiles. Create an online dating profile, upload your best photos. This is by far the most red pill, rawest way to figure out, coldest way too, to find out if you're attractive or not. If, as a man, if you get decent amount of matches, then you're most likely attractive. If you don't get any matches or very little, then you either don't have the best photos or you're just not attractive. So do this with your beard and see if you get a lot of attention or not. And my last tip is play around with different hairstyles, guys. So yeah, like the previous one about the beard, it does depend on your face shape, your head shape. So you really just have to ask your barber, all right, depending on my head shape, what hairstyle do you think would look best on me? And they'll just get to work. Assuming you're going to a good barber, not just like Great Clips or some shitty place like that. Yeah, honestly, people who have good hairstyles and take care of the hair, it can really make or break the way you look. Honestly, it could either enhance your appearance or it could make you look even worse. But some guys just got it like that. Like they haven't cut their hair in months and they still look good. Honestly, your hairstyle isn't the end all be all. The end all be all for me is honestly if you have dark eyebrows or whatever and you have like high cheekbones and like low body fat to look at the details in your jaw and stuff. And so all it comes down to, it's not about skin if you're brown or black. Like you can be attractive whatever race you are. You just have to, have great skin, take care of yourself, practice mewing, have a low body fat, good decent haircut, and you can, even if you're the ugliest person ever, you can bump up your score and get as close to being a 10 out of 10 as possible by just, losing some body fat, playing around with growing out facial hair if you want, doing some mewing, and taking care of your pimples, guys. If you have acne scars, you can take care of that as well. And the beautiful part is this is all in your control. This is nothing genetic, okay? Mewing, you can control that. Facial hair, whether or not you want to apply minoxidil, you can control that. Hairstyle, you can control that. And taking care of your skin, you can control that. And losing body fat, you can control that. So why wouldn't you? Why would you just be like the person in the example in the beginning of the video who has all these resources available to improve their looks, but doesn't do it, doesn't care, and doesn't take advantage of it? And then complains later that, I don't get any opportunities in life. No, the data and the information and knowledge is in front of you. It's up to you to take action. Okay, this is your life. You want to live a good one, right? I'm assuming because you're on self-improvement and you're watching Joey GAINZalez. So take this advice and do something about your life. You got to stop waking up depressed and sitting in bed, jerking off, fucking your bed sheets, thinking about that girl from class, and not occupying your head instead on how can I make my life better. Start with looks. Go to the gym, fix your diet, take care of your skin, apply all this information, guys, and you'll be shocked in a couple of months your life will change. You'll go from like a 5 to a 7.5. Your life will change just with a little bit of self-improvement and taking care of yourself, guys. So I made a video on my beard growth journey right here. So if you guys want to watch how I grew my beard from scratch, definitely recommend you watch that video. So I'll see you guys in that video.